Easy English Podcast. Let's start, guys.
Imagine this. It's the night before your IELTS exam. Your notes are everywhere. Your highlighters are dry. Your brain feels like a crowded room with all the lights on, and nobody's leaving.
And somewhere on your phone, you find a video. Score band 8 with this one trick. Or the secret IELTS hack no teacher will tell you.
And for just a second, you feel it. That little flicker of hope. What if this actually works?
We've all been there. That feeling is real. The question is, are the hacks?
That's what we're here to find out today.
Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back, everyone. You are listening to Practice Easy English, the podcast where we keep it real, keep it warm, and keep it useful.
I'm Mia.
And I'm Leo. And today we went on a little experiment.
We did. We actually tried 3 of the most popular, most shared, most viral IELTS hacks you'll find online.
The kind that get 1 million views and make you think, wait, why didn't my teacher ever say this?
And we're going to tell you honestly, do they actually work? Not in a smash that subscribe button way, in a real, honest, human way.
Because you deserve the truth, not just the views.
So get comfortable, grab your drink of choice. This one might surprise you.
Okay, Mia. Before we get into the hacks, can we just talk for a second about why IELTS feels so heavy?
Yes, let's do that. Because I think a lot of people come to IELTS carrying this enormous weight. It's not just a test, is it?
No. For so many people, it's connected to everything. A visa, a university place, a job, a whole life they're trying to build.
And that's a lot of pressure to place on 2 hours and a pencil.
It really is. Like, your entire future is sitting in a little exam room with fluorescent lighting and a clock that ticks too loudly.
The clock. Why is it always so loud? And because the stakes are so high, people look for shortcuts, for magic solutions. And I completely understand that.
Of course. When something matters that much, you'll try anything. You're not being foolish. You're being human.
Exactly. So today, we're not here to judge anyone for watching those videos. We watched them too. Multiple times.
Multiple times. With snacks.
With snacks. And then we tested them. So let's get into it.
Okay, hack number 1. This one is everywhere. The idea is if you use sophisticated vocabulary, big, impressive, academic words, the examiner gives you a higher score.
And the videos usually look like this. Instead of saying happy, say elated. Instead of big, say monumental. Instead of sad, say despondent.
And it sounds convincing, right? More complex words, more points. Simple maths.
It does sound logical, but here's what we found when we actually tested it.
Tell me, because I genuinely did not know the answer going in.
So, the IELTS writing and speaking criteria actually have a category called lexical resource. That means the range and accuracy of your vocabulary. And yes, variety matters. Using only simple words can limit your score.
Okay, so far the hack sounds valid.
But here's the part the videos don't tell you. The examiner isn't just counting fancy words. They're looking at whether you use them correctly, whether they fit naturally, whether the sentence still makes sense.
So if I write, the situation was absolutely despondent, thinking I sound smart?
It actually hurts you Because despondent describes a person, not a situation. Using a word incorrectly signals that you don't really know it. You just memorized it.
Oh, okay, that's a big distinction.
Think of it like this. Imagine you're wearing a beautiful coat that's 2 sizes too big. It looks expensive, but everyone can tell it doesn't quite fit. That's a misused vocabulary word.
I love that image. The coat that doesn't fit.
So our verdict on hack 1?
Half true?
Half true. Yes, range matters, but accuracy matters more. A precise, well-used simple word beats a misused fancy one every single time.
So don't collect impressive words. Understand them first.
Exactly. Own the words you use. Wear them in your own size. And when they see it, it doesn't impress them. It flags something. It signals that this person may not be expressing their own ideas, just reciting memorized lines.
It's like you're at a party and someone walks up and gives you what sounds like a prepared speech instead of just talking to you. You feel it immediately. Something's off.
Perfectly said. The examiner feels it too. Now, templates aren't evil. Having a loose structure in your head is genuinely helpful. Knowing that you'll write an introduction, 2 body paragraphs, and a conclusion, that's good planning.
So the skeleton is fine. It's the flesh that has to be yours.
I love that. Yes, the ideas, the examples, the way you connect things, that has to sound like you. Because that's what the examiner is trying to measure, not whether you can remember a sentence.
And honestly, from a learning perspective, if you're just memorizing templates, you're not actually getting better at English. You're getting better at memorizing.
Which is a very different skill.
Verdict on hack 2?
Use structure. Abandon scripts. Your voice is more powerful than any template.
That felt like it applied to more than just IELTS.
Most things do.
Okay, hack 3. And this one is the most interesting one to test. I'll say that.
Diplomatically said.
So the advice is, in the IELTS speaking exam, use filler phrases to buy yourself time. Things like, "That's a really interesting question," or, "Well, if I think about it carefully." Buy yourself those extra seconds while your brain catches up.
And on the surface, this actually sounds reasonable.
It does. Native speakers use filler phrases all the time. You know, I mean, it's kind of like. It sounds natural.
And to a degree, it is natural. Having a few soft bridges while you think is completely normal. Even in your first language, you pause. You collect your thoughts.
The problem comes when the hack becomes the habit.
Say more about that.
So I actually tested this. I did a mock speaking exam, and I used filler phrases a lot. Every time I wasn't sure, I said, "Well, that's a very profound question. And I believe that if we consider all the aspects involved."
Oh no.
And when I listened back, I sounded like a politician. Like someone trying very hard not to answer the question.
Because that's what it sounds like to the examiner, too. If every answer starts with a long, winding introduction, it can signal that you're avoiding, or that you don't have much to actually say.
And the IELTS speaking score values fluency and coherence. Smooth, connected ideas. Not just decorated silence.
Decorated silence. That's such a good way to put it.
So, the verdict?
1 or 2 natural filler phrases? Totally fine. Human, even. But relying on them as a strategy can actually work against you. Better to take a genuine brief pause. Let me think about that for a second. And then give a real, honest answer.
A real pause is more respected than a fake sentence.
Always.